invasion angle.
Here we are. We're back. Episode 11. That's 2 1s.
1-1.
Yep. And as you can see, I'm here hanging out in the quick stop bathroom with Corny, mustache Corny.
What's
No,
it
no good.
What's this smell like in there?
Surprisingly, mostly just kind of like fart flavored bananas.
It's not
really?
bad.
I would think it smells a little bit more like those hot dog rollers.
Yeah. But I must say, the in the bathroom, the winter is remarkably mild.
Oh, sweet.
And speaking of remarkably mild, how about the orange Celsius, which I am drinking today? I went invisible for a second. Celsius.
Wow.
I'm just waiting for Jake to come in and have the 1v1 with Logan. Hopefully at WrestleMania next year, we'll get the Battle of the Bros. It's like, dude, those are the other, those are my two main events for Mania next year.
That's
it's brothers all night, and hopefully at that point WWE's ready to put some money in with Netflix for Iron Claw Part 2. The brothers are back.
Iron Claw Part 2. I just want to be with my brothers. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff we can do. They can do with the storylines as far as that's concerned. So
listen, I just want the Paul brothers versus the Jacksons. Give us what we want.
Nah, but it's like when Kevin didn't want David to go to Japan, it's Jake talking to Logan, be like, "I don't want you to go to Japan," and then he does, and Logan goes to Suicide Force.
Yeah.
Dude, it writes itself.
It does write itself. Yeah. And I think it would be like a cool kind of emotional full circle for Logan if he started it too as himself, kind of coming, going back to the forest. Maybe we upgrade his hat this time and get him like a pink alien hat, like the last one.
Well, we would have to get
like a green one.
That
hat's copyrighted.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we'd have to get that intellectual property cleared.
I think they could work it. I think it's possible.
I think Disney Pixar would be totally open for Iron Claw 2.
But think about it again, right? Logan Paul is wearing the hat, right? The green alien hat. What does the green alien in Toy Story say?
The claw.
The claw.
Holy shit.
This is fucking
It's all falling into line.
Do you know what I'm saying, dude?
I got chills. I got goosebumps. R.L. Stein
we can't put this out. Someone's gonna steal the idea.
We can't put this out because people are gonna come for us. There's gonna be people.
They didn't want us to figure this out. Yeah, like what's his name? Dino Bravo.
Yep.
He thought people were after him. That's gonna be us. Except it's just John drinking too much Celsius.
Yeah, well,
paranoid.
Jason already pissed off Tom Hanks last week, so.
Hey, listen, let's not bring it up again.
You're trying to knock it at his door again.
There's only 4 more months to White Boy Summer with Chet Hanks.
We are running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
White Boy Summer is just moments away.
White Boy SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't know why AEW or WWE hasn't reached out to him yet.
True.
The cheddar, Tom.
I want to know what the deal is.
I don't know either.
Anyway, what's going on in wrestling?
Well, wait, hold on a second. You're gonna have to pause this for some reason. But yeah, what another wild week in wrestling, and I guess we could start in the middle of the week where Dynamite kind of a surprising rock and roll episode. Like, I liked the match card going into it. It didn't blow me away, but it was interesting. Some cool matchups, and yeah, I think what I thought would be the match of the night ended up not being the match of the
night. There's one nice big wet fat kiss from Dax to Mox.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was hot. as Paris says.
That was kiss of the night for me.
Yeah,
I give it
that was a good kiss of
5
the night.
sloppy kisses and 3 wet mouths. Anyway,
Yeah, when I say match of the night, I feel like we haven't talked about that yet, but we're probably all in agreement that right, OC
Main
and
event Matt Taven.
Taven. Yeah.
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 Which I thought was gonna be a solid match, but like I was getting a little weary as like the clock was ticking down and I'm looking at like how much time is left in the show. Like I think
Mhm.
they started just doing their first walkouts at like 9:51.
They made the most
Yeah,
of their
But
time though.
well, they've been doing like
yeah.
overruns for the last like
Yeah.
8 weeks, I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which so I knew at least we had an extra 5 minutes to
Mhm.
go. So like on top of that, but yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay, and then I might just try to like bang something out, and I thought there would be like interference kind of earlier, and it was just kind of be more of a throwaway. But yeah, that was a pay-per-view match, 100%, and
Mhm.
that was fucking awesome. And Taven showed out, dude. Not that
Yeah,
he can't, like I just he's just been doing a lot of tag team stuff, and then a lot of time when you're doing like tag team stuff, a lot of the singles matches you'll randomly do aren't anything out of this world, even if you win, because you're not like you don't have to win as a tag team guy. I mean, that's what we saw at Dax. That's why I knew, you know, Moxman would get the dub over Dax, but he'd put up a good fight. But
yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what is going on with that feud. Like the
it's
Blackpool
so,
Combat Club, Blackpool Combat Club versus the FTR.
dude, I don't know what they've
It's a
been
good
doing
question.
with FDR like for almost a year now, right?
You
Like
know,
they kind of dip their water in all these different feuds, and then it's just kind of like they sizzle out, and then like you're just like, wait, are they taking a break or something? And then they come back and they do like solid amount of matches in a pay-per-view, and then I don't know. I just feel like we've been in this like merry-go-round the past year with them, where it's just like they're not knowing really where to use them best, which I don't know.
I think it could make sense if like they feud with the BCC and then maybe all of them align with each other and then go against the CMLL guys because like I feel like there wasn't a lot of closure with that, you know?
Well, they announced that all the Blackpool Combat Club, all 4 of them are going to like they're doing like an event in CMLL.
Okay, right
They're
on.
wrestling on their promotion. So I
So
guess
they're gonna be it's gonna be in Puerto Rico.
no, Mexico.
Oh, it's gonna be Mexico. Okay.
Mhm. So it's continuing at least, just not right now in AW. And I think
Yeah.
they're sending Willow over to the wrestle on that pay-per-view as well. She's teaming with someone and the uh the woman wrestler with the most potential ever, but then ruined it for herself,
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, they're
Tessa,
teaming up.
her comeback is real. Okay.
Yeah,
She will.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know if anyone wants it though.
How dare you? Everybody wants it, they just don't know it yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
she is.
anyway, back to the Matt Taven
Didn't she make
match.
up with that wrestler though? Didn't she?
Hey,
Wasn't that like the
listen.
last kind of?
She did, yeah, she did, but I don't think it matters.
I think that was like the
Yeah.
close part of that
La
that
Rosa
relationship.
Negra was her the
Mm,
wrestler.
Yeah, that happened
But
in Japan, right? Didn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Pre-COVID stories, man. Wow, feels like centuries
That
ago.
was what yeah, that happened January 2020, like one day before her pay-per-view match versus Sammy Callahan, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of caused COVID. Having one of the coolest
Yeah, I
intergender
guess,
women
yeah.
wrestlers have to
Say the
get,
N-word.
thrown to the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Have her Hulk Hogan moment.
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. People need to learn from Hulk sometimes. Fuck.
Well, all she needs to do is save a flipped over car with NWO shirt on,
Yeah, I guess
and
Yeah,
so.
maybe all will be forgiven.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Compare it like I think um some people that have done things that have been questionable, like it won't look as bad as comparison as these Vince McMahon things continue to come
Yeah,
out, and
it's
he just
true,
sets a
but
whole new level of fucking pervert.
mhm.
Yeah. I mean, not for
Um,
nothing, but like, not that I want to see Tessa anywhere near any programming that I'm watching, but like Excalibur also like said some sus
that
things in
was
the
for
past.
storyline though.
Oh, it was all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I
what about
read the
Shut the
clickbait and
shut the
I
fuck up,
fucking
Jace.
went with it.
You're what's wrong with America.
I'm here with the fake news.
You
Welcome.
don't
everyone has
you
said some
don't
sus
read into
stuff
the
in the wrestling
article.
world, all
Hey,
right?
listen, dude. I bring the conspiracy so that you guys can disprove them. All right. I bring the
Yeah.
misinformation.
Speaking of sus, we're getting
Brian
is there gonna
Kendrick?
be a Sammy versus Mercedes match at Revolution or at
Oh,
Boss?
imagine. Yeah. A
Yeah.
squash.
Yeah, squash
Yeah, she
match, and
definitely
she
needs to
just
squash
beats the
him.
hell
Yeah.
out of him.
Breaks his nose on purpose with the meteor. I get
And then Jeff Hardy gets some licks in.
Yeah.
dude, everyone's so pissed at Sammy, uncontrollably fucking mad
Mhm.
at him. And it's like, dude, all right, I get like not everyone can be Ricochet. That man is like a fucking I don't know. He is so pinpoint for like a high
Mhm.
flyer. It's insane.
It's
Um
all the luchadors too are very pinpoint.
yeah.
It's just Sammy.
Sammy, that's the
I think it's
American in
just
him, I
him.
guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem, yeah, we overshoot things sometimes but
You
I
get
I
a knee to
doubt
the
like Jeff
face.
is yeah, I liked that Matt worked that and gave him the finger and stuff and like
Yeah.
right away that old school mentality of like, all right, how do we work this into a storyline? Like as
Mhm.
it's happening. Like Jeff is like out of it and he's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
this is perfect.
he ended up not getting concussion and just a broken
There's just a
nose.
broken nose, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, probably it feels kind of similar pain wise for sure, and you're probably pretty
Hmm.
out of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's better because he doesn't need any more concussions for sure.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, that was it looked like it hurt Sammy's leg, honestly. That's the first thing I thought.
I
I was like, is his
agree.
leg okay?
Are his butt cheeks okay?
Yeah, no, I mean obviously, and it goes to that because the legs are connected to butt
I
cheeks.
know that's
So
what was on your mind.
I'm worried about the money, dude. Always got my mind on money, you know.
Big
But
business.
we mentioned Willow before, and she
Hmm.
showed her true colors that I've been talking about for fucking ever. The sick fuck POS that she is. Oh yeah, she had no. Oh, I had no idea. Did Stokely just help me cheat and beat fucking Sky Blue?
Wow.
Yeah, because no, everyone knows on paper Sky Blue can't be beat by Willow. Let's be serious, dude. Let's be fucking for real.
Well, I heard that
You guys saw last night, right?
hmm
Oh,
hmm
2 nights ago.
2 nights
Sorry,
ago.
Mhm.
Stokes.
Well,
But I like it, that dynamic.
I heard Julia Hart's is like hurt right now. So they're trying to like push this story along without her being in it, and then
Fair
And
hoping
enough.
just
she
kind of
can
have
get
her
her up.
manage and just have
And
her kind
so
of manage like she has
yeah,
been, or
and I guess trying to like I don't know how bad the injury is, but maybe they're trying to get her like just to sit until Revolution and then have her go at it.
this
I,
fucking injury
I don't
bug,
know.
dude, is rough. The one from WWE and then to AEW.
It's still
They
in
take
the
turns just going back
it's
and forth.
it's
Fuck.
still in WWE with NXT. All the NXT girls get like injured every other week. Like Nikita Lyons is
Yeah.
out again.
Well, I think that's like, and we're seeing both companies like AEW leading into Revolution. They obviously want to avoid injuries, but at the same time, it's like they're trending upwards and they can't take their foot off the fucking pedal. So that's why we got to see the kind of the awesome match card we did last night. Whereas Raw, they're really trying to keep the top talent as healthy as possible headed into Australia because it's like such a big PLE for them and stuff, and everyone's beat the fuck up right now.
Just
Yeah, so you're definitely seeing those differences between the companies going into their pay-per-views for sure.
when is
With
Elimination Chamber?
I want to say so it's not this week and the following weekend. So I think it's like
Okay.
the last day of February or something like that,
Yeah, the 3 point
right?
contest
Or
is
it's
on,
a week
so
before Revolution, I believe, something like that. I think it's a Saturday
I
Revolution, so
I
following
think so.
Sunday. Yeah,
But back to
but
Dynamite, I guess.
but well,
Mhm.
speaking of Dynamite, that kind of goes into like this whole injury talk is um second episode in a row we don't see Wardlow wrestling
I thought we
of
did see him
Dynamite.
wrestle.
Did he wrestle in
No,
that ring?
yeah, he did a
He did.
squash against some local guy.
Why
He
did I
did.
think that was Collision? I
He
merged
did.
my.
He did the knee move, and then
That's right. Okay.
that was it. Dude, Wardlow might have the record for like most squash matches in AEW all time televised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, his knee
actually
looks
more than
insane.
okay. I don't
Jade.
know why I
Yeah,
thought that was
probably.
Collision, dude. As
Probably.
long as I don't merge Rampage with my memories, I'll be okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Fucking those sick
hadn't
fuck
watched
Rampage
Rampage.
guys.
I hadn't watched Rampage for like the past 3 weeks, so I like watched a bunch of it, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna fuck me up so bad when we're
Yeah,
talking about what's going
You're
on."
not watching it tonight. You're gonna be out. It's on at
yeah.
7 today.
It's a
Ah,
special time.
I'm
Come
It's
not
on,
gonna
dude.
be
special.
out, dude. I'm just driving people out,
Yeah.
and
Where
then
are
I
you gonna
get
be
to.
back? Are you gonna be
Yep,
back within
I
a
get
half an
to
hour?
come home. Oh fuck, yeah, definitely. I'm driving them to the MARTA station. I can be home just in time to be a Rampage guy.
Oh, you just got doxxed.
Damn, it feels
Yeah,
good to
you're
be
a
a
dox.
Rampage
Yeah,
guy. How? It's
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
say what
Rampage
stop on
guy.
the fucking MARTA.
Great. Tune in and watch Jeff Hardy get
I'm
his
talking
nose
about
broken.
Barda, our professor, our old professor.
No, I'm talking about
Okay.
Jim
Continuing
Cornette's
into
address. Anyway,
the world of Diamante on Wednesdays.
Diamante versus Kiera Hogan on ROH.
Yeah,
ROH Women's
did you
TV
mean
title.
I know
Dynamite?
the quality. Yeah, the tournament's pretty dope. Yeah, I was doing a mixture of both. It
Okay.
was a double meaning. But Dynamite, we still have. It was okay. It was like Edge versus Daniel Garcia. I wanted, I guess, a little bit more,
Mhm.
but it was all right. It was a really slow match. The first 50%, honestly, it was just kind of,
That's the
I don't
Copeland
know.
effect.
It didn't do shit for me. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
fine, like pushing the storyline along.
Yeah.
The thing that like bothered me so much was like just the psychology towards the end with Daddy Magic. Like he just continues like sitting at the announce table as like Garcia's getting his ass kicked, and he's just like, well, like what's going on? And it's just like, I don't know, your boy's getting his ass kicked. Are you gonna go in and help him? And then
Yeah, I don't
finally he does something when like a minute later, like when there's like
mhm.
he goes to grab a chair from what's his name?
I don't know. Nick Wayne, maybe. Who was it? I don't remember.
I think it might have been Nick. Yeah, it was Nick Wayne or Chris, one of the two. But yeah, he went to grab a chair for him. I'm like, and then he gets
I
hit with
just
it. I'm just like, why'd you just sit around and wait while your boy's getting his ass kicked? I was like, that's really weird. Like, was the timing off, or like, I was
I
just like, what the fuck is going
feel like
on?
that storyline's been happening for a while, like the Daddy Magic Garcia storyline type deal. Like it's been like slow burning, but I don't know what the payoff is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, that the shit threw me out. I loved Wayne's mom. Like she
Mother Wayne.
yeah, Mother Wayne
Wayne's
hitting a
mom has
low blow,
got it
and
going on.
yeah, right. She was looking saucy last night, strutting down arena. Christian's got
Okay.
her hey dude. Christian's getting her
Saucy.
all hooked up. He brought her out, took her
She had the
shopping.
turtleneck on, just like
Yeah,
Christian. Yeah.
that's mommy. It's mommy and daddy, dude. There they
Hell
are.
yeah.
Yep. So
Do you think that's gonna be?
the
I guess
patriarchy's great.
they're gonna get like a stipulation match. I guess at a Revolution. You think Edge and or Adam Copeland and Christian,
Yeah, it's probably going to be some really cut. I would think to finally finish it, it would be
like
a
a
ladder
cell?
match for it, right?
That makes sense actually. Yeah.
Like Edge and you know what I mean? It just goes with their lineage and whatever, and like
I was just thinking like cell because it keeps like the patriarchy out, but
yeah, no,
ladder
I think
match
a
makes
cell. I
sense.
think
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell would be dope though too. I think that's like
Hmm.
on brand also. I think any type of like hardcore shit with them or stipulation match is like perfectly on brand, and they're also for stipulation matches too. You need guys that like I don't know ooze that sort of charisma. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And really like take these stipulations and like accentuate all different parts of them and just like sell stuff really well. And yeah, I don't know. They're gonna kill it, Revolution, 100%.
Yeah, the card's been shaping up the past few
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
They added something that was really cool.
Osprey
I'll have
versus
to,
Takeshita is
that's what
what
it
I'm
was.
excited
Yeah,
about.
that's what it was. And what's
Yeah,
that for?
AW is
That's
cool.
for
Yeah.
like who runs the Don Callis family or some shit? What, or is it just like is there a meaning to the match, or is it just like dope ass match?
There was a promo, but I couldn't hear it.
Because I don't remember either. I don't know if it was like something to do with the family.
I think
Yeah.
it does, right? Because an Osprey in it, yeah, it's something
Yeah,
to do with like it wasn't really. I kind of left the episode having the same type of things. I don't know. It wasn't really feel like expressed
honestly,
too well.
I don't give a fuck if
Is
there's
it?
a
I think
story
it's
or
just
not.
like a top guy fight. No, it's a
Yeah,
great
no, for
match.
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
I mean, I don't need anything for it,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know.
I
I
just didn't
guess
know if I missed something or not because I was like kind of half paying attention. So
yeah,
I
but
don't know.
the family's shaping up, but also them, like they've had a lot of, I don't know, the stuff with Jericho and all that. Like none of like I
Well,
feel like their storylines could be a lot bigger
apparently
and better
Jericho's
for
on
sure.
he's going on tour with Fozzy, so I don't think we're gonna see him for a little bit.
Yeah, and
He could use some
and
time
then
off.
I agree.
I felt like that's been always a positive thing with the Fozzy when he takes those little breaks because
Hmm.
he comes back and it feels more fresh for sure.
Yeah,
And he's been on a
it's
long run, honestly, the past like year
been
or so, like without
yeah.
taking too much time off. Like that's one thing I gotta hand Jericho. Like he's putting out like a solid volume of work. Like I didn't when he joined AEW back when they started
Hmm.
like 5 years ago now, like
Yeah,
if he told me 5 years from now he'd still be at the company, like I kind of saw him. Yeah, I can see him being there 5 years from now, but like I didn't think he was gonna be, on TV as much
this
in
involved.
wrestling as
Yeah.
much. Yeah, and still like not really, changing his schedule an insane amount as far
Hmm.
as, even last year, like with the year for Lesser doing Ring of Honor champ, and like yeah, he's
Hmm.
just continued like a
I think that's the thing that
solid
he's.
schedule and a lot of matches.
I think Jericho's having trouble like realizing that like the company might have outgrown him a little bit, where like
Yeah,
they don't really need him to be like as involved as he is. Because
yeah.
sometimes this feud just like drag the fuck on. Like this Don Callis one is dragged on forever.
Yeah, and it's honestly it's killed the flame of the family, which is such a
Yeah,
strong,
Yeah.
dope. Honestly, such like on paper, a stronger and doper group than fucking the Kingdom boys, the Undisputed
Yeah.
Kingdom.
yeah.
Like the Undisputed
You
Kingdom
got
to me,
to.
it's like they're gonna go through all these things like, and like the OC is definitely losing to Roddy, and they're gonna start accumulating titles, but it's just like I don't know, the Gang Gang, Scissor Gang, and so is a lot better to me. I prefer that stable just overall what they
Yeah.
can do too, as far
Yeah.
as like success and drawing money and numbers. Like because yeah, of course, it's all gonna lead to like Adam Cole getting the title handed to from Wardlow, and then Adam Cole facing MJF at some point when he comes back, like
Hmm.
from his injury and just kind of
At
taking
the
time off
Rumble.
and shit. Yeah, with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
What were the odds again for that? It was like one
I
out of
don't
50,000 or something.
Mhm.
There's a
Fucking
guy that put
stupid.
his son's college funds in for
On
that.
MJF showing up, yeah.
Yeah, I just know it, man.
He's
Tommy
coming.
at the fucking deli told me. He's got a fucking
Exactly.
cousin that he
He used to
dated
play
MJF's mom.
lacrosse. He used to
Yeah,
play lacrosse with MJF's brother. That I don't even know if he has a brother. Anyway,
yeah. He seems like an only child.
He does, yeah.
yeah.
And
What and
I really.
Cody got some chance this week.
Hmm.
Speaking of Jason's background.
Yep.
yeah,
Cody.
Cody. I mean, Cody's gonna be on SmackDown tonight, I believe. I think he's supposed to show up. And they also just announced for Cody and who else is it?
Seth?
Cody and Seth are both gonna be, yeah, tonight, but also they're gonna be at in Australia, which of course all of them are gonna be, but
They're
they're gonna
doing
be
like
on
Grayson Waller or some
yeah,
shit.
the Grayson Waller effect, which is gonna be the greatest Grayson Waller effect of all time, dude. In Australia,
They
they'll
might need to
actually cheer for him.
they might need to give up on those segments.
Dude, I know.
Not
It's like
like
that
not and
old
I'm not
school
saying
WWE
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like the
I'm not
Miz's, it
saying
still works because I don't know,
yeah.
the Miz is
Like
But even his,
I
like,
feel like if you're
yeah,
just like a cocky heel in WWE, you just get like a shitty talk show like segment for
yeah,
some
Yeah.
reason. Like Bailey had
yeah.
hers, and then the Miz and fucking
What about the KO show,
the
dude?
KO show. Yeah, that's true. He wasn't a heel, I guess. Maybe he was
He
for
did.
part of
Well,
it.
yeah, it was for probably when he started, I think.
Yeah,
And then did he just do that in response to like Jericho having a show?
I think probably. I mean,
Yeah,
AEW
something
did
like
it like
that.
kind of on AEW Dark, like Britt Baker had her thing.
Yeah. I would like to see like a character. I mean, that's what like when Jericho and all them were doing like the Jericho Appreciation Society and were doing like the fake, WWE characters, like you know, we're
Yeah,
not
when the
wrestlers, where they should have been
sports
having like
entertainers.
sports entertainers. They should have had a weekly show that was like fucking, like
Stupid as fuck.
ridiculously
Yeah,
cringe and dumb. Yeah.
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 But I mean, the
Missed
best things about those
opportunity.
shows, yeah. And those shows now, like, I mean, I don't know, they're all like at best used to like drive a storyline a tiny bit of like pulling two
Yeah.
characters out. And then they usually just asking questions like, well, why did you do that? You know?
Yeah, I like the way they like. I like the sit down stuff the AEW does. Like they have like if they have like they need a serious one, they'll have like JR do a sit down,
Yeah.
and that's like AEW's like answer to what WWE does for those. They just don't use a
Yeah.
wrestler.
Speaking of interviews, dude, oh man, I started just yelling because I was so excited that I thought Tony Schiavone was gonna get fucking the BTE trigger. Oh, the
Excuse
EVP
me.
trigger.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
About to get
Dude,
us
I was
fined,
just like,
dude.
oh man, this like, and the only thing that could have like topped that is if like Aubrey came out after to pick up Tony's body and then they gave her one too.
No, not Aubrey
Yeah.
or
Hey, dude,
Aubrey.
You.
she wants to get in the ring besides reffing and try to attack my queen, Miss Jarrett. I mean, what are you gonna do?
That's true.
It's time for the EVPs to, put her in check.
What you
EVP
guys
trigger.
what did you guys think of Wet Ink? The feature film from Tony Storm.
Ah, dude, I had no idea what the fuck you're talking
I didn't realize that
How
was the
could
name.
you?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
could you guys? You're
I
not
was
paying
just like,
attention
what
to
is
the
wrong with me?
details.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, I didn't realize, but yeah, I liked it. I think it was how many? I feel like she's probably made like 5 of these films now, right? Or 4, 5?
Well, she was doing like silent ones during like picture in picture. This is like
Yeah,
Hmm.
a promo one with.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Some of them are like different based off of what
Mhm.
yeah. But I always like all of them. I don't know.
This was an answer to Bully Ray.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because they could be
Bully,
so corny, honestly, they
yeah.
could be, but like I feel like they do a really good job at like keeping it funny and kind of like
Mhm.
fresh, for sure.
Well, Bully Ray was on like Twitter like yelling about like how come they didn't explain the tattoos better and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
And they
classic Bully Ray.
yeah. So at least they gave a great fucking promo segment to explain like the friendship between uh Brazo and Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who do
Bully
you
Ray's
guys
just
think's
mad
gonna?
that TK doesn't want to use him. No, yeah,
That's
go him.
the true
No, yeah, you're right. Who do you think's gonna win that one?
Storm, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
I
got
feel like
to.
she's got to retain.
Mhm.
Yeah, her number one fan's gonna help her for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mariah
Mariah
May.
May.
Who I fucking
Queen.
love, dude. She's been great so far
Queen.
too. That was
Mhm.
such a good pairing, honestly.
Yeah,
Everything about that has been money.
and Luther.
Yeah, that's what every single like aspect of like her little stable and the shit she's
Mhm.
got going on is fucking perfect. I can't I can't give Tony the thumbs up. Tony Storm
More
and
thumbs up.
TK.
Yeah,
Yeah, more Tony than TK, but TK he's getting it done for
this
sure.
one's
And the
for
women's
you.
division is ramping up.
It's popping right now.
But how
Good
about the
for
Jacksons, dude? The soul patch thing was fucking that was the funniest one so far. So like I love that
Mhm.
they can grow their facial hair out fast enough that each week they can have like a different
Well, I think
because they went from
yeah.
the thin mustache to the goatee to now the
Mhm.
soul patch. And this was legit the funniest fucking one. And I love that they just have like the poop brown outfits from the dried up blood.
Dude, I was
I'm
thinking
saying,
this. I
dude.
was thinking the same thing, bro. Because there's like one blood stain that's like right on Nick Jackson's like ass of those like whatever those are the pants, and it looked like straight shit. And I was like really confused for half a second.
Yeah, it's a mixture of
well,
both.
Well,
Sting's
listen,
shit and his.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but it seemed like they were kind of poking fun at Vince with the thin mustache. Seems like they were poking fun at him with the
Yeah, I think
soul
at first,
patch. And now they're coming out looking like they're covered in poop. I don't know. Connect the dots, guys.
it's true.
They're
I'm
making fun of John Laurinaitis, I guess.
something.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but yeah, I mean, and I don't
Like
know.
we got an ad.
It was so good.
We do got an ad.
No, I'm joking.
Do
I'm
we?
joking.
John
Not yet. Not yet.
Laurinaitis
Not yet.
breath
Not yet.
drops.
Yeah.
No.
They'll make your voice really fucking.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Free Nikki.
Oh,
Please
Jesus
let me still
Christ.
come for Christmas. I still have to come for Christmas. I told
Wow.
on Vince. I'm
Daniel
a good
Bryan's
guy
gonna.
now.
He's gonna
Jesus
I'm a
hit.
hero.
Daniel Bryan's hitting that guy with a flying knee
Yeah.
and putting him fucking
Brian,
out of his
come
misery.
on.
I hope so. Thanksgiving's gonna be
Please.
gnarly.
Please, dude. Please just fucking he can
Yeah,
cripple or
but
crossface him
Hey guys.
to the nether realm.
Anyway, I was gonna ask. Eddie's got to retain against Brian, right?
I would think so.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, because it isn't this are all three titles on the line, or is just isn't it just the
I
continental
think it's. I
title?
think. Yeah, I don't. I think it might be just two out of the three. It might be Continental and the Ring of Honor.
And then the
Or
NJ because like when
Jason,
I
look it
saw
up.
Well, so
yeah,
I'm
because when I
looking
saw the
I'm looking on
graphic,
Wikipedia right now, and it
it said like
says singles match for the Continental Crown Championship, but then it says in parentheses all three of the titles. So
okay.
I don't think it's
So
for the Triple Crown, right? Wouldn't it just
I
be
so I
for
guess it's
the
for all three titles then.
I
It
guess
says in
so.
parentheses if it says that then
I don't
because
know.
I
I
wonder
would
And
like
if
find the graphic AW tweet though. Don't go on Wikipedia.
yeah, you're right. But you know what I think is the best stipulation of that match is
Is there a stip?
yeah, if Brian loses, he's got to shake his hand.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Pretty funny.
I think he's gonna lose
And
though.
what if
Yeah.
Eddie loses? What does he have to do?
Get a
Try.
workout routine or something. I don't know. What would Brian say to him?
He would tell him
What would
to
Brian want him to
reduce his
do?
carbon emissions and switch
There you
to
Yeah,
go.
solar panels
yeah,
New York.
and veganism.
yeah. And tell him to cripple crossface his father-in-law.
That's true.
He would definitely say that. And
Beat
then
up Johnny Ace for me, so it's not weird for me on Christmas.
yep.
Anyway,
But
Samoa
yeah, I think that
Joe.
was Samoa. How do you think that plays out, the triple threat match? I think he retains, right? And we were kind of
Yeah,
talking
Joe.
about that last
Yeah.
Yeah,
week.
Joe's gonna sneak a pin in.
Joe.
I don't think Joe loses until Wardlow. And then Wardlow beats him and then
I don't know.
because
It's
they
just
had
like
did they have
it's
three
just like
matches together overall or two, him and Wardlow?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did he?
Yeah.
But I don't. It's just like I don't think anyone wants to see Wardlow become champion right now.
No.
You know what I mean? I
I
don't think
think he
anyone
would have to
cares.
prove himself a little more.
I just don't think that the Undisputed Kingdom really have that much like momentum or heat going right now. Like I don't think anyone cares.
They don't, dude. And he had his time where he was super red hot and
Hmm
that would have made sense, honestly. But yeah.
It just never. It also never made sense for me for Warlow to even like align with them.
Yeah, because he's been through this shit multiple times with stables and then he
Hmm
leaves and he's like, I want to be on my own because I'm tired of like taking
Orders and
fucking
shit. Yeah.
orders from idiots. So why would he do that again? Like, yeah,
I
all of it's
guess
just like, even if at the end of it he's like, oh yeah, I was just, I use them to help me. Like, why? Like, or you've never really needed anyone to
You didn't need
help you
help
really cheat
regardless.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, but maybe he did, dude, because maybe he had to result to being a heel to the
BetterHelp.com.
yeah,
yep, exactly.
yeah,
He had to resort to, having these people help him like every other cringe heel does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of heels, how about
But
heel
he's not
Rock,
really doing
dude?
it for me.
How about heel Rocky my
Heel
Via,
Rock.
dude?
Yeah, that's why you're not drinking Zoa. You're drinking
Yeah.
Celsius today because he broke your heart.
I'm drinking
Yeah.
Trader Joe's
You're
sparkling water
you're a
because
Cody
I'm a
crybaby,
Cody
bro.
crybaby through and through.
Yeah. After he slapped Cody, fuck that, dude. The
No
Zoa
more
isn't
Zoa.
coming anywhere close to me.
You told your wife no more fucking Zoa in this household.
Yeah, get this out of the fucking house. Don't make me wake the neighbors screaming about fucking Zoa.
Don't make me wake the neighbors blasting Cody's song.
Yeah,
Take my kingdom.
yeah.
Anyway,
But no, I wish. I love Zoa too much, and I can't just listen to Kingdom. I go from Kingdom right into it's about drive, it's about power.
yeah, we stay hungry.
Does
We
that does go
devour.
Yeah,
crazy?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. My playlist popping
that would
off,
be
and I just
cool if
mix. Yeah,
he came out to that song when he
heel
fights.
rock. It would make sense.
Or what if Cody and The Rock team up to take down the Shield version of Roman and Seth?
Yeah, right. Then
It's a double turn.
yeah,
Just make it as
Uh,
convoluted.
yeah. Let's get the
That
double
hurts.
turn at
Bro, people on
Mania.
Twitter are probably tweeting about that. Like, yo, it's just like, what if?
Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, it's got, dude. They're fine. They've been like they planned this out back in
And then Dean
2015.
Ambrose comes back.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes
Yep.
helped them plan that out back at
Yeah,
NXT.
yeah.
He said, "Yeah, 10 years from now, baby, you're gonna you're gonna go down there and a double cross,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then Shield will be back, and then Moxley will come back in,
Yeah.
and
With all the CMLL guys.
yeah, but he has to wear a mask because he doesn't want to get sued. And I'll
Yeah.
just yeah, he'll be the new Patriot or whatever,
Oh
or
yeah,
new
whatever the
Mr.
fuck. Yeah,
America.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Dusty did. Is that what you're talking about? Because Dusty did like a thing where he was wearing a mask and he like beat Ric Flair for the NWA title.
Yeah, we're talking about another mass situation
Sorry,
when
guys,
Hulk
I wasn't
Hogan did
paying attention.
the similar gimmick, and yeah, because Hulk Hogan was thrown out of WWE, and
God damn it,
he
Jason.
came back in as Mr. America, and Vince started. That's when Vince was doing the
That's
lie
right.
detector test for him,
That's
and then he
right.
switched around on him, and he's like, "Are you a pervert?" And he's like, "No," and it's like, eh. So I mean, Hulk Hogan,
I
he's
am
saving
no
people from
pervert.
cars. He's the one that showed the world that Vince McMahon is in fact a pervert, you know? So I don't know, Hulk's done a lot of wrong, but he's really fighting for redemption, and you gotta love it, brother. You gotta
He salute you to
yeah.
Hulk Terry.
Yep. I eat my Flintstones while I pray to be more like Hulk Hogan every morning, like you said.
I crush up my Flintstone vitamins and drink my Zoa.
Yep. So I mix it with Prime and Celsius too. I need all the vitamin groups.
It's
And a
about
Slim
drive.
Jim.
Yep. Yep.
And a,
No Ric Flair yet. I'm kind of worried about the Woo energy. I don't want like
dude,
kidney stones or an
yeah,
STD.
where is that?
I don't.
How do I
I think
find this?
I've never seen it at any store. I'm sure there's like some random stores that have it. I haven't been to that store, but it seems like you have to order online, and I
Fuck
don't
that.
know.
I haven't been to that
I'm not
store, but
Uh,
I'm sure it exists.
it
I
comes
hope
by
so.
helicopter.
Did you guys watch Collision?
No, wait. We still got to talk about Raw. I think we only just got here.
We only
Yeah,
just got here. Okay, let's
we
go.
only just we only just got here,
What
right?
happened?
Mustache
Because we were
with the
talking about Heel
chin.
Rock.
Yeah,
That's
heel
what.
rock.
Yeah,
And he'll be appearing on SmackDown tonight with Roman. That's like
that's a
the big
draw.
thing for sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
Hell
that's
yeah.
SmackDown's definitely going to be a draw tonight for sure as far as the big names. But Raw, the qualifying matches were kind of the big. As I was saying, Raw, you know, they're the big guys got some days off this week, so it was a lot of mid card action and like storyline driven promos and stuff. But the qualifying matches, I say, were like the main part of the show. And Lashley, he's now in the Elimination Chamber, and so is an LA Knight who was on Raw,
Law
which was
Night.
cool. Yeah, it was cool seeing him on Raw. Because the qualifying
Woo-hoo.
matches mix people around as far as shows, which is cool as fuck. And something I like about that they're kind of doing a little different with these qualifying matches. So we're getting a lot of different cool peeps on Raw and SmackDown you normally wouldn't see. And so now
Who's
so now
Bobby
it's
versus?
it was Bobby versus why can't I
Is it Bronson or some shit?
Bronson Reed, yeah. It was against Bronson
Mhm.
Reed. And
Shout out.
yeah, and then Bronson sent a tweet out and saying that
Big
he's sorry
Bronson
he let
Reed.
everyone down, that because he wanted to be in a big match in his home,
Well, I think
his home country.
I think his like wife is pregnant or so, like is like very close to having a kid or some shit, so he doesn't want to go to
Yeah,
Australia.
Right on.
yeah.
So I
And
think
I mean,
that's
and
what's up.
honestly, and Lashley's the money pick over him anyway, I would say at least.
I don't know. In the
Um,
hometown, it probably would have went crazy though.
yeah, they would have. Also, they got the Waller effect, so
That's true. Yeah, and you got Ripley.
yeah, absolutely, Miss Ripley. And then yeah, so then it's so far out of the 6 positions, 4 filled. It's Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and I'm missing one more.
Oh, you're asking
But
the
yeah,
wrong guy. Yeah, I have
Hmm.
but
no
yeah.
idea.
So on SmackDown tonight,
Is
I
it
think
is it Randy Orton?
yep, Randy Orton. Yep.
There you
I knew it
go.
was someone from SmackDown. Yeah. So and then so tonight there's 2 more qualifying matches for the final 2 spots, and so I think it's going to be probably Logan and KO both win, and then they're in the final 2 spots, and then
Hmm.
they'll have a lot of shit going on in that match, which could build, I would think, but would build up their WrestleMania match for the U.S. title if they're going to go that route, which it seems like that they've been building the storyline up the way the Royal Rumble match kind of ended, you know what I mean? And a
Yeah,
DQ, no clean finish yet. So I think, yeah, they're gonna fuck each other up in the Elimination Chamber and continue that storyline. Unless they both lose and they have the other match at, the US title match at Elimination Chamber. But I don't know if you'd want to do that back to back um,
what
you
papes?
know,
Yeah,
premium live events. Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to do that. Like it's gonna be kind of stupid. And you want to see Logan in that match so far because it's yeah, everything he's, kind of been able to do match wise is knocks it out of the park, and it's just cool to see him in new match types, and especially in the chamber. He'll do some wild
yeah, that'd
shit
be
for
cool.
sure.
Hmm.
He's gonna go viral, bruh. I wonder, yeah, there should be a bet about what prime he's
He's
gonna be
drinking.
drinking on the way
Yeah,
down. Yeah, there has to be. Well, he's been talking about the cherry, I think it's cherry limeade.
well, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, yeah, he was telling KO, he's like, that's my new favorite flavor.
Isn't that
And
like
K was
His
like,
a
promos have
okay,
been fantastic, dude. I
you
can't
can't
say
knock
enough
him.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too funny. And like he's the heel character he's committed to
Hmm.
is pretty great. It's basically just kind of like how how South Park, you know, made that whole episode with his, fake version of his character in it, and he recreated it, side by side. Did you see that? How he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like almost, but it's like yeah, and it's like his WWE character is just kind of like playing into his heel character that like people like how he think he really is in real life and shit,
Hmm.
and like how a lot of streamers are in general. So it's kind of yeah, it's been dope, but he can back it up, dog.
Yeah, that's the
Dylan
most
Danis
important
will
thing.
tell you, yeah, Dylan Danis got shit on, dude. That's what's great having that. I mean, if you can fight in any outside things or any professional sports, like it just gives you so much kayfabe power with the audience,
Yeah.
starting
yeah.
off like that's why it's like, yeah, when you can cross over successfully, it's just like so much faster, like move to the top because you already have, people already know you, so you already got some likability and vision on you, and then yeah, you're already
And
just like,
that
yeah, of course he's good, dude. He knocks real fighters out.
that right there is why Punk's journey has been so hard. You know what I mean? Because he
Yeah.
hasn't had it easy. He didn't do well outside of wrestling.
I thought,
But
dude, he's really awesome to use in the UFC game. I mean,
true, he
I
is
don't
pretty good in the
I
game.
think like the biggest thing for me was like getting Punk in the UFC game was pretty fucking awesome. And yeah, and he actually was only 0-1. The second fight ended up actually being a DQ
Mm.
or no contest.
Yeah, because the guy had like tested positive for like weed or some shit like
Yeah,
5 years later.
yeah. So he's actually 0-1 with a
That's
no
what
contest.
happens
So
when you're not straight edge hardcore.
Dude,
yeah,
speaking of not
exactly.
straight edge hardcore, Tony Khan announced RVD is going to be on the 420 episode of Collision.
Hell yeah.
Who's excited?
I'm excited.
RV Dizzle, dude. He should be
One
on
of
it
a
with
kind.
fucking Matt
Matt
Riddle,
Riddle,
but
yeah.
I think Tony's afraid of Rids, which I get. But he's not. He can't be afraid
Riddle's
forever
he needs
because
to get like
Riddle is a fucking man,
a
dude.
90-day chip first, and then
Yeah,
maybe he
okay.
can go.
Riddle's just getting the party started, dude. So you
Yeah,
got to take the party animal, dude. He shows up to work. He wrestles.
it's
You
true.
know, he's the one that has to deal with the
Where is he?
hangover, not you.
MLW?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's an MLW, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's not locked down completely, but yeah, MLW and their upcoming event, which they're all free on YouTube, their events, which is cool. There's one on Saturday, you can watch it on YouTube, and he's doing like he doesn't have a match, but he's calling out NJPW as a whole, I guess is the whole company. So they're doing so I guess they're doing some collabs with NJPW, which they always kind of have. MLW kind
Mhm.
of works with whoever except AEW for whatever reason.
I don't know.
What's going on with Jack Perry and NJPW?
I think he's
I really
booked.
don't know.
He
I
got
think I know
booked
he has a
for
match set up.
I think it's in April though, in Chicago, which is funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Also get like
right.
he'll get booed at the ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what like do you
Isn't
think he's
he?
gonna work his way back into AEW on the other side?
Maybe like
Uh
Forbidden Door, you know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm
Wrestle
saying,
Dream or
Forbidden
some
Door
shit.
3, but he comes back like with the NJPW guys. So he's like
Yeah.
and yeah, comes in and just that'd be a great storyline as far as invasion
He's
angle.
one of
And
the luchadors in CMLL.
that'd be awesome too. That would be the real
That would make
fucking
no
the
sense,
real
but
devil, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in the women's elimination
Or
chamber?
they accidentally leaked that.
Oh, really?
Oh, do you think that was yeah,
100% that was real.
it seems like a real leak. Yeah. So far it's
Apparent, yeah, go ahead.
Becky and Jade isn't in it apparently, right?
Jade was in the graphic, but I don't know who's been announced.
Yeah, and some people were saying that Jade might not end up being in it now. That's what the dirt sheet said. She might just
Yeah, I saw
Never,
that
they
too.
never
might do
trust,
something
never
else for her,
trust
but
it.
oh, I don't either because they change every day,
Hmm.
and then it'll be tomorrow. It'll be like, yeah, she's in it. I'm trying to think. It was I know it
So
Becky,
far,
Liv
yeah,
Morgan are both officially in, I believe.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Bianca.
Um, and Bianca, yeah, and then I think there's a couple,
And
yeah,
then
I
there's
think it's supposed to
couple
be like
qualifying
I
matches tonight.
females.
think Naomi's
Yeah,
supposed to be in it, and
yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
gonna be a money match, dude. The
looks
women's
awesome.
wrestling in general in 2024, it's a fucking I'm feeling it this year. I think the women so far have been killing it, and yeah, yeah. And like across the board, like I feel like there's always one company that's like all of a sudden like the women are doing well, and the other company where they're doing well kind of takes a takes a drop. But yeah,
Hmm.
WWE, AEW, NWA, they're all GCW,
Impact.
Impact. Um, yeah, I feel like they're all on point and just yeah, there's so many. I don't know. There's just such a plethora of top talent now. A lot of big names, but that takes time too. I think that's like a lot of these female wrestlers are a product of the past few years
Mhm.
of getting over and being top stars somewhere, and then yeah,
You know what I'm wondering? You mentioned
yeah,
Impact. My brain went right to it. Did we already talk about Tommy Dreamer?
no, no, we
What
haven't.
gives? You guys think he's gonna be a good leader of TNA?
Well, we were saying
No,
it like yeah. Well, he's one of like a three-part team to head creative, right? That's kind
Yeah.
of
yeah.
his
Let me pull
role.
the. I'll pull it up again.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
if the other members of the team aren't the Impractical Jokers, I don't want to hear it because they need to be involved in TNA programming. I need the Biggest Loser. I
I
don't know.
want my mommy. Remember when Murray said that? I love those
It's
guys. Yeah,
it's
it should be.
the team features Robert
Yeah.
Evans, R.D. Evans. I'm not sure who that is. I'll be real with you. And then Hunter Johnson, which is Delirious, who's a ROH guy used to be. And then
Right.
Tommy Dreamer, and then also supported by Gail Kim and Georgia Barbosa.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Tommy doesn't pitch his go to WrestleMania and kill Paul Heyman angle.
Yeah, right. It was a good
That's the
angle.
only
It was a really good angle for sure.
on paper.
Yeah, only on paper,
I don't
but
know, but yeah,
yeah, and it was a good payoff when they like were crying about it and stuff. When he like can't, and they started crying. That was the funniest part. That fucked me up, dog. They started just crying.
I don't know if I like don't
Yeah,
like Tommy Dreamer or I'm just like overexposed to Tommy Dreamer because like for like
You've
three
been a
years,
hater for
3 years,
too
dude, 3 years straight, he would just like randomly pop up to every indie show I was at, even though he wasn't supposed to be there.
yeah,
Like I remember me
long.
during WrestleMania weekend 2019, we went to like an Impact show pay-per-view in Rahway, and it was like whoa, and it was like whatever they like someone pulled out and they're like we were surprised yes, and it was like Tommy Dreamer and I'm like no, not again.
yeah. I just think about the Edge and Christian show of him in like the G
Just
string and
naked,
shit all the
That
yeah.
time.
stuff
Yeah,
is
I just knew it
funny.
all the time.
I have a
Those are his
soft
best
spot.
ideas.
I have a soft
Yeah,
spot for him because
I think
WECW in
yeah,
2006
I
was
think
like my
Raven
shit.
should have put him out of his misery.
yeah.
What do
What
you
about
mean?
Raven? What about
What
Johnny
about
Noel?
I think
Raven?
Raven should have took him out.
Yeah, retired him
Mm-hmm.
from this planet.
And then we have Raven at head of creative.
Yeah.
He's too
Raven would be,
busy
I feel like he'd
jerking
be
off in
great doing
MLW.
creative. Yeah. Which we were talking about MLW before. Yeah.
I don't think he'd want to though.
Yeah. We might get more Cool versus Riddle because they're both wrestling MLW because they just did that indie event in Michigan, the Combat One, I believe, or whatever it's called,
Alpha One?
Combat One Wrestling,
Yeah,
I want to
something.
say. And yeah, and Riddle won the
Cool
title.
rules.
I know this is kind of a at-large question, but what is your right now? What is the best thing in would you say going in AEW?
The best thing
And the best
going.
thing in WWE will do next. But what do you think in AEW?
I mean, I'm excited about Swerve, Samoa Joe, and Hangman fighting. I think that's going to be really cool. The Young Bucks have
Yeah,
been good, Talk
that's
to me
mine
like a
right
year
now.
ago. Talk to me like a year ago
Yeah.
and see what my thoughts were on the Young Bucks and see where
Dude,
I'm
the
at
Young
now.
Bucks were my favorite thing these past few weeks, and just like I don't know, each week it's just gotten even better than the last, and like this is their best characters ever, like ever
Yeah,
for
I love
sure.
that
Like
shirt,
I
Chris.
can't be
Thanks,
any
man.
more over for me. What about you, Chris? What do you think's the number one in AEW right now?
I think it's Hangman Swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has
which
to be.
yeah, I'm just the Bucks got me, dude. Nicholas and Matthew. I
No, I love that
can't
too
love
though.
it
That
anymore.
storyline's awesome.
Yeah, and that's because that's what I've been waiting for. I think that's like this has been such a huge payoff for me because like Bucks, I've fucked them so much the past 2 years, and it just feels like they, kind of in limbo and just like start doing kind of angles and it would fade out. And yeah, I I love this for them. Do you think they're gonna have anyone else kind of join their EVP type shit? Like, do you think do you think like they're gonna? Because I want to see like interactions of their characters with Tony Khan. You know what I
Dude,
mean? Like bringing down that, because
True.
like they're,
QT
it's
Mar
the EVPs and the
QT Marshall.
president. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cutie Marshall. Yeah, I want to see that
He's
like
back.
interaction, and because obviously, people in your minds are like, oh, how could in kayfabe, how could Tony be cool with what they're doing as EVPs? You know what I mean? So like,
Hmm.
I want to see that interaction and kind of how that story unfolds, and I just think there's a lot of cool shit they can do with that for sure. And
Yeah,
and so
I
many
don't think
people,
Kenny should
yeah,
join though.
No.
no,
Yeah.
I think he should have like, if
Just wanted to
anything,
put that
like
on the
fight with
table.
them. Yeah, I don't think I like Kenny being a face right now for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
taking a break as the sick fuck cleaner type guy.
He's gonna come
Um,
back and he's gonna be feeling so much better, guys, over his diverticulitis, and he's gonna get so much love from all the crowds, you know.
I
Yeah,
saw. I
dude.
saw. Go ahead.
No, go. Yeah.
I was changing the subject, but I don't know if you want to say something on that first.
Oh no, it was gonna be something else too.
Oh no, I saw a tweet from Roosh today saying that he wants to, by the end of this year, add 2 new members to his faction, 1 woman and 1 man. So if you had to add a woman and a man to that faction, who would you add?
Uh, hmm.
Because I don't
The
know
woman
too.
would
There's
probably
like
be Diamante, right?
her. I was thinking Diamante too, and like people were saying Thunder Rosa, but I don't know if you want to have. You'd have to have Thunder Rosa be like a prominent member of the faction and not like
What
lost
about
in the shuffle.
or Mercedes
Yeah.
Martinez?
They were kind of cool too. I like
Yeah,
that better. I like Mercedes better. Martinez.
yeah. I think she'd be a solid fit. But then as the male, I'm trying to think
Like, I don't know.
because I don't know because it doesn't have to be like a lucha unless it's Bandito comes back and joins him, which would be cool as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if he needs to be in a faction though right away. Bandito,
Yeah. Well, I still want Bandito
Hangman, then
with Hangman and Brian Keith,
Brian
dude.
Keith. That's his name.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
And just still give Hangman the Butcher and the Blade, dude, please.
mm,
The Butcher now, like they have the same mustaches. It looks like his older brother. It's just fucking giant. It's fucking too good. I don't know.
dude, and speaking of your boy Dustin Rhodes behind you, Jason, he
Yep.
has
Him and his,
a Rampage match tonight, trios match with the Von Erichs.
that's exciting. Yeah,
To
I
wrap,
saw
wrap
that.
it back up from the beginning of the episode.
Ross and Marshall. Happy to see
Yes.
them. I can't wait to
Dude,
watch them
Iron
on
Claw
Rampage.
just came out on digital on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Oh
So now
hell
you
yeah!
now you can pirate it if you guys want.
Isn't it coming to a Peacock or some type of streaming
No, it would
service? I believe
if
Hey, I
I'd
paid
assume
for a ticket, all right?
it's A24, so it probably comes to Max.
to Max. Okay. Yeah,
Because
I remember
isn't
seeing some
Max
type of
getting like their streaming rights
article.
exclusively?
That would make
A24?
sense.
I
don't
think
know.
they get a good handful of A24 stuff.
Well, I know like some A24s on Netflix right now. I know like X is on
Yeah.
Netflix and shit like that.
Yeah.
But no, but Iron Claw right now is just available for I think it's just for to purchase digitally. You can't rent it yet.
Yeah.
And
What's
it's
the
not
next
on
wrestling movie? What's the next wrestling movie you guys
The
would
story of Roddy
have them do?
Piper. No, I don't know.
Grape Jelly Falcon to
Yeah.
Peanut Butter
Instead of
Falcon.
peanut butter.
Yeah, Grape
Well, I don't
Jelly
know. What's
Falcon.
another good story of wrestling?
That would be like because you can go
You
to
mean
like
like bad
the
story?
I mean,
because you can go to
like
Dark Side of the Ring
eventful
stuff, but like
story, I guess.
yeah,
is
it
what
has
I
to be
meant.
like Act 1, 2, and 3 are all very cinematic and yeah,
The story of Vince McMahon.
No, but like that's
that
too
would
much.
be
It's like too
insane.
much. It's like too much.
That is too
That would
much.
have
Also need
to
a
be
story
that
like
would
the
have to
Von
be a
Erichs.
show.
Like the Von Erich story was like perfect because it was like the perfect amount of like wrestling and real life stuff because you need more real life stuff to attract that like
Yeah.
mainstream crowd.
Oh,
Yeah,
Too
that's
much
why I don't
wrestling is gonna
know.
turn people off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like so many people said like Eddie Guerrero, and it's just like I don't know
It's
if
too
like
much wrestling.
yeah, it is. Like I don't know that's like I don't know what the perfect story is really. Besides, I mean, they've been talking about forever,
Let's make our
not
own.
A24, but like Hulk
Mhm.
Hogan movie with Chris Hemsworth. But that keeps
Yeah, but
going to production hell.
what's the story? He says the N word. Like I don't.
Yeah, he
Well, it's
refuses
gonna
to put people over.
yeah,
He
He
eats
goes to
pasta
He goes
while
to
people
TNA and
do.
fucking ruins the product.
Yeah, he eats
yeah he
pasta in front of people doing karaoke.
he cucks with that one radio guy. You know what I'm talking
Jesus,
about?
yeah, Mad
Yeah,
Cow
yeah.
in the morning. Yep.
No, not Mad
No,
Cow.
I
No,
know. It's just someone
that guy
I
else.
in
know.
Florida.
I
Yeah,
forget his name. Yeah,
he showed up in
Bubba
Bubba
the
the
Love
Love
Sponge.
Sponge.
Yep.
that's his
Yeah,
name. Yeah.
Fucking
he
wish I
showed
could
up in
erase that.
WCW sometimes just because Hulk had that hookup. Well, it gave him
Yeah,
that
but there.
connect.
I don't know what story. Go ahead. You have something to say, Jason.
Back to Rampage. I'm excited
All
for
right.
Bang Bang Scissor Gang. God damn it, Chris.
What are they doing?
They're fighting against Dark Order and Jeff Jarrett and
Oh, the
Satnam
goat. That's a
and
that's a
Lethal.
BTE storyline or BTDO storyline.
BT.
Being the Dark Order.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you guys don't watch, you're missing out on another layer of that story.
Okay, fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to catch up as soon as we're off of
Where
this.
does the
Right?
Dark Order go from here? Is what I want to know. Like, I mean,
Who knows?
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's another squad that, like, I don't know. There's not really any storylines or feuds that are like, what is their goal? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's to get a trios titles or tag titles, but I don't know. Like kind of haven't been in that picture.
Bro, there
Like,
kind
are
of
they
has
just
been
always,
there's been like no trios picture to be fair for the last like
which
5 months.
which
Yeah.
is crazy to me because you have the ROH 6-man titles, and then I mean, obviously now with the acclaimed and you know, Bullet Gang, Bullet Club Gold with
Bullet Gang.
Bull Bullet Gang, yeah, with Bullet Gang, with Bullet Gang Gold, that you've got all the trios, the trio and the 6-man titles, but like they should every single week there should be some trios titles being put on the line or 6-man titles, and because there's so many stables. That's why I was
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna
yeah,
say
these titles
there's not
make
a
so
lack
much
of
sense.
teams.
Yeah, because I think it makes sense to have both, and but yeah, I don't know. Each there should be like a trios tournament or something like that,
That'd be
even if it's
cool.
just like 8 teams, something, dude. Like because there's so many of these stables that are just kind of like what are their purpose? They're like the little
Yeah, I don't know.
aliens in a Toy Story. Since we're going back to Toy Story where we started,
The clown.
yeah, exactly. They're the fucking claw aliens, dude. It all comes down to being with your brothers. And Iron Claw too. It's gonna come out. We're gonna pray for it. We're gonna eat our vitamins over it, and it will come
Yeah.
out.
Logan, I
Yeah.
can't wait for Logan Paul to walk into the Suicide Force and say tonight he
Yep.
walks with his brothers.
Yep.
He'd be so sick.
Yeah. It's
No.
gonna. It's
And
gonna.
then Judd Apatow directs it.
I think he
Yeah.
should make his A24 debut directing this movie. It only makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
Uh,
beat out Scorsese. I'll
Maybe
tell you
Lauren
that
Michaels
much.
makes it. It's a Saturday
Well,
Night
he's
Live
definitely
produced
producing
film.
it.
that'd be
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
MacGruber makes a cameo.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Well, we'd
There we
have to.
go.
So
Now
since
we're
it was
cooking.
since it's a sequel and Lauren's doing it, we're gonna get all new actors. Honestly, that's the
Yeah,
first thing.
yeah.
So yeah, so Chris Kattan's definitely playing. We're gonna add the fifth brother too. He's gonna play the little one. He's
Reverend
gonna play the
Shane
little guy.
Reverend Shane Gillis play the Big Show.
Yeah,
Who's
that
gonna
would be
play the
dope.
Paul's dad? Fucking
Um,
Greg.
the Young Buck's dad is gonna play them.
Yeah, we'll just shave his head.
Yeah, yeah, basically the same dad. He's got two awesome sons.
He has
Around
three
the same
sons.
ages.
I think the Young Bucks have like two brothers.
No, well, ones that matter. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Come
There's probably
on,
some other
man.
Paul brothers we don't know about.
Oh
I think
yeah.
it's Ricky Paul. Ricky and Kevin
I'm pretty
Paul.
sure. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the Paul's dad
RuPaul.
were just
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right, dude. RuPaul.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
not
the
to
other
drop
brother.
some
So
hot goss from like 5 years
uh
ago, but they might have a little brother because I know Greg Paul was hooking up with like a very young woman in like her
yeah.
20s.
Is Greg Paul the dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason why I know about him is because people were talking about how he's a creep. But
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah, their friend Chris Paul too.
Oh, you're
Who's
right.
pretty good basketball
And
player, but
you guys,
he never came out with an energy drink, so he's not the coolest Paul brother. So
yeah, watch the 3-point contest this Saturday, the
yeah.
dunk contest. I don't think he's in it, but
No, he
maybe
isn't.
Logan Paul will be courtside.
Could be. And maybe his cousin will be with him, Paul Blart the Mall Cop, but who
That's
knows?
true. Paul
Who
Walker,
fucking knows?
Rudd Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Rick
never
Paul.
mind. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Okada's coming to AEW. Do we believe
Yeah.
it?
Can you believe
Sick.
this?
Do you have an ad?
Yeah.
No, dude, I already ran the ad. It's
Well,
the fucking breath
Okada,
drops.
yeah, so now it's just
Oh,
like, and
okay.
Osprey is going to be full time now. So you got Okada, Osprey, and we got Mercedes coming back. Which I think it's great for the women's division, but yeah, Okada and Ospreay, like things are getting a little complicated with as far as booking that main title, right? Or just in general, there's a lot of
Yeah,
fucking
it's
moving. There's already a lot of moving parts, which I feel like
Well,
we're slowly getting figured out, and then it's just like you throw a few more in. But I mean, yeah, things are going
you
to be
just
complicated.
I think they're gonna have to invest stock in like making the other titles look bigger and matter
Yeah.
more, you know?
Or let's make more titles. Fuck it.
it's true.
Give us
That's what
7 more
yeah.
titles.
That's what they're saying in the boardroom. Like, how do we fucking book this, dude? Or like,
This is the
I don't
outer
know.
space title.
Yeah, let's just make the intergalactic title and have Okada win that.
True.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Let's just do it
Yeah,
live. Problem
I'm
solved,
for it.
dude. Where's Jericho?
Give
Right.
Jericho the cruise
He's-
title.
Yeah.
He has that. Yeah, who has that?
Cardona?
Speedball or
Oh,
Yeah,
Cardona?
Speedball,
Cardona
right.
gave it up, right? And he lost to the speed. I think he lost to Speedball, right?
I don't fucking know. I hope
I know.
so.
Well, we were busy for that part,
Yeah, we
honestly.
were.
I
Yeah,
know.
we
We're bad
were.
wrestling fans.
They didn't really let us watch any of the
Well, that's the
matches
but
when we were on the
that
cruise.
was the only time we hit the buffet.
Yeah, well, we hit the Jarrett show match. That's all I cared about.
All the
I
sweaty
can't believe
marks were watching
Jericho
wrestling.
fit in
We
those
got to hit the
undies,
buffet.
dude. Yeah, he's nuts with throwing those
You
fucking
could
undies
tell. You
on.
could tell Jericho was drinking that whole cruise because his tummy was so fucking bloated.
Yeah, he was ripping them, dude. Amstel Lights, the whole fucking entire fucking weekend.
Michelob Ultras. You know that's the kind of guy he is.
Did you
I
see
mean,
when Jericho got chopped on the cruise and he shit himself?
yeah. You sure? We smelt it from where we were. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
the one that had to
I'm not.
fucking do his laundry and clean his dirty short
Yeah,
underwear,
I'm
dude.
not saying I'm making that up, but prove me wrong.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Hell yeah.
The Big Show, he just always does little shorts. So I'm glad I
Who Big
wasn't in
Show?
charge of his underwear, dude.
Thank God. How do you,
His underwear, you could make have a sailboat with his
dude? I
underwear
was literally
for
about to
sure.
say that.
That's what they mainly use as a blanket in
I was
the
making the same joke.
cruise jail cell.
How was it
Uh,
warm?
It was warm, but it was a little
Damp?
moist. A
Yeah.
little damp, yeah.
yeah.
A little
Well, I
musty.
mean, I can't wait for next year. Yeah. Is it gonna be called the Sinister Six or something? I'm sure he's thinking of cool names.
Number of the
Yeah,
beast.
cool.
666. Cool when
Yeah.
you're a cool metal mom,
Yeah.
That's where all the
But how do
metal
you guys
moms
book
go.
Okada? Is he in the
Dude,
title scene?
I
Or
don't
do we
know.
just
What
or
do
we
you?
just use him for a bunch of awesome matches and that's his use? Because I feel like he doesn't want that to be his use. I feel like that's why maybe he was checking with WWE for a little bit and testing the waters there. Obviously to get his contract money up too at AEW because he can be like, well, they're offering me some
I
Fed
just
money.
I just hope they don't do it on July 3rd because that's when Alanis Morissette's in Homedale, New Jersey.
Dude,
Wednesday, July 3rd.
they
When
better
is
not
she,
do that to you.
when is she coming to Dynamite to beat Okada?
Dude, that's all everyone waiting for, honestly.
Dude, she
Or
should. Okay, I know we were talking about Okada, but Alanis Morissette should sing out Orange Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
And she does Hand in My Pocket.
yeah,
Come on, guys.
that is
True.
perfect.
Come on.
And
True.
my other hand on the international title.
Dude, dude, I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
yeah. I
I'm
would love
telling
it.
you.
Do you think it'd be a better performance than that fucking pervert psycho that Brian Danielson had come out
Dude,
sing his
come on.
song?
That's his friend, man. Come
No,
on.
I know. I'm sorry.
Come
He's gonna
on.
find
Nothing gonna
me.
take me down.
His
I
song
just
goes
got fined.
crazy.
That isn't a real
Yeah,
person, dude. That
come
is a
on.
AI from
That
a
was M
2K15 video game.
that was MGK, dude.
That is a hologram from a Xbox
Yeah.
360 game, dude.
Okay.
That you can't tell me that's a man.
Okada comes out at Revolution. Oh no, maybe he'll come out at Big Business actually. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be such a huge night, so it would make sense if he
Yeah.
came on big business for sure.
And
And
plus he
then,
has like the money gimmick too. So
yeah,
Maybe
Okada
he's gonna
comes
go for
out
the main title.
at Big Business.
Maybe he'll come out at the end of that triple threat match and be like,
do you guys think? Do you
I
think?
don't know.
time for rain.
Do you guys think Ricky Stark's
Did you
time is
check the
coming to an
forecast?
end in AEW?
Yes, I think so.
That's what it seems like. The tag titles end is kind of
People are
yeah.
saying that Ricky didn't want to put people over and stuff. Apparently,
Ricky.
Ricky.
I don't know. Ricky always just felt like he wanted out of that company for some
Yeah.
reason.
He wants to be with the roller coaster. His dog, WWE it up, and he's got to right the wrong. After last time he was in WWE, he got slammed through a table by Cryback.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
he's got to right those
I,
wrongs,
I
dude.
hope he stays, but who cares?
The revolution will be televised.
I mean,
Okay.
if
Before we go, what do you think Ricky Stark's WWE name would be?
I don't know. Does he just keep Ricky Starks?
I doubt it.
Do
Ronnie
you think he goes
Darks.
to? Do you think he comes through
Ron
NXT?
Steiner.
Ron Steiner.
Make
Ricky
him
Yeah.
Breaker. Ricky
Brian
Breaks.
Steiner. That'd be cool if they just gave someone that gimmick where they just like they take all the second generation WWE stars, they take all the real last names.
Oh, his real
So-
name
Yeah.
is Richard Starks. So maybe they'll call him Dickie Starks.
That'd be
Yeah.
bad.
That'd be funny.
What if
That'd be
they just call him Tony?
They call him Dickie
Or
Dickie,
just
Dickie Roberts.
maybe
What's
they'll
this
just
shit?
call him Absolute Richie Starks.
Ricky Starch.
Richie Starks.
Ricky Starch. Yeah, he's yeah. I
All
don't.
right, I can
You can
smell
team with
toast.
No, it's
Uh,
Ricky Steiner, the Rock Pillman.
Yeah, Ricky Maivia.
I don't know,
Junior.
dude. Yeah, true. Ricky Maivia would be good.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, The Rock was his illegitimate father, and they can just do that storyline.
Yeah, like Jason Jordan.
Yep,
Well, you know
it'll
Noah
be
what?
more
Starks.
believable.
Oh
You
no.
know,
No, that's what they should do with Zoe Starks. They should do Zoa Starks. And she drinks
Yeah,
Zoa.
Zoa Starks,
Dude,
dude.
honestly, the podcast this week, we only had good ideas.
yeah.
That's it. I
10
like
for
be, so
10.
I don't even want to end it because it's just like what good ideas are we
Dude,
putting on the back burner
one
for
of
a
the
week?
one of
But
the head writers of WWE just like quit or whatever. Shit.
hey,
We got
you
three
can send
writers
us.
right here.
Yeah,
I just
I know
got an
writers.
email from Nick Khan that said delete this footage. So
Yeah, he said he did. That's funny because
He asked why
Cornette.
he asked why my shirt was off.
Yeah, Cornette
I
messaged
don't know
me
if I
and said,
caught that on
"Really,
camera.
You did.
really, my mustache. You're doing mustache, Cornette, in the bathroom."
Not again,
He-
yeah.
Yeah, he told me not to do that, but whatever, dude. Whatever, Jim. Until you
I'm
give me your
kinda looking
fucking
like
dope
Jim
hookup
Cornette.
for hot tubs, I don't want to hear shit. You know,
Do I
And
kind
that's
of look like
he
him,
got some
right?
fire ass deals, dude.
That's another episode of
Invasion
Invasion
angle.
It's
wait,
an angle of
that's the wrong
invasion.
Invasion angle.
That episode of Invasion Angle was amazing. John Cena here again to say hit subscribe. Don't be a jabroni. Boobies.